Hello and welcome, Taurus. I am the Mediumistic Mama. I'll be doing a reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising Taurus for love in the month of June. So stick around and see what we can get into. All right, and if you do resonate with any parts of this message, please like and subscribe so I can continue doing videos for you. And your first card has fallen on the floor, so let me pick that up. All right, we have the Justice card to start off with. All right, and with this card, I really get that you have been looking at your life and you're looking at it from a lens of sort of what is working and what is not, and what needs to stay and what needs to go, what's feeding me and what is taking from me, what's giving to me, what's depleting me. Like you're looking at everything through this lens of, is this working for me or not? And you are taking stock of your own life. And this does pertain to a specific relationship or to love in general as well. And you're sort of looking at it from a place of what has to go and what can stay. All right. And this is the immediate past. So this is kind of something either you're just wrapping up or that you have been recently going through. So Spirit, let's take another. Okay, here's two more cards. So we have the Four of Cups and the King of Wands. So you're taking stock of your relationship now, I'm specifically getting, and you are not 100% satisfied with what has been transpiring and happening within the relationship. I feel like you've achieved a lot in your life and you are just wanting somebody to reflect that and match that. And I feel like whatever current situation you're in just seems to be falling a little bit short, and you're wondering if you're settling and if there may be something better out there for you. So let's take a look at what else wants to come up. So Spirit, what energy is coming towards my Tauruses in June here? Let's take a look at what's coming up. What's coming towards you in June? Oops. All right. So we have the Page of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like you are moving away from a more immature energy. And again, someone that is not feeling like they're on the same level or on the same page as you. I feel like you're moving away from that, and almost like you've decided that. So what I'm feeling like what's coming, the energies that are coming in, is that you have taken the time to reflect and that you're wanting to move away from the situation because it just doesn't match the level that you're on. You want something more reciprocal, something more even, something more balanced. You want a person that's more balanced with you and your energies, and you just haven't quite gotten there yet, right? Okay, so let's see what else is coming up in June. Okay, that's too many. All right, Spirit, give me just a few cards here on what is coming up in June. Oh, fell on the floor again. All right, so the Queen of Cups, you're looking for a mature, and gender doesn't really matter, but a mature man or woman that really that really embodies a certain emotional standpoint, that is in control of their emotions. You could be looking for somebody that's more nurturing, or you could be a nurturer yourself, and that you're just looking for somebody that reciprocates that. You want to be taken care of, and you want to take care of somebody. So you're looking for that balance in a relationship where you feel taken care of and the other person does as well. And I feel like that has a lot to do with this. I feel like maybe some of the people that you've dated in the past or the current situation, not only do they fall short, but they just aren't mature enough to be able to be there emotionally for you in the way that you want. And you're noticing that. I feel like too that this might have changed for you. more recently. So it's like you're noticing it more now, and that you want something different. Like this is a new idea and a new concept for you that is happening for you. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna get some advice. We're gonna get. I don't know why I keep falling on the floor for you today, but all right. So, okay. Well, okay. These definitely wanted to come out. All right. So we have the Seven of Cups, the Moon, the Death card, and the Judgment card. So there's definitely a part of you that has changed, and there's a part of you that wants different, is looking for different choices now. Like you're looking for something different than what you've had before, and whatever these current energies have been. And for some of you, shadow work has been an important part of this process, and discovering maybe things about yourself that you weren't aware of. And I feel like you've also been asking spirit, you've really been putting it out there, what you want and what you desire, because like, again, I feel like new, like it's, these wants and desires are new. Like this is something new that's coming up in you. You're wanting new things for yourself. You're seeing things differently. You have different expectations now. Like all of a sudden, I feel like you almost woke up out of a dream and you're just like, what am I doing here? Like, well, how is this my life? And what do I need to do to change it? So you're looking at the hidden things. You might have done some shadow work. You're transforming, you're putting things to rest that don't work for you, okay? And you've been asking spirit, and you've been looking for the guidance from within and from the spiritual realm as to what your next steps are. And that I feel like that's changing the choices, the things that you have to choose from with the Seven of Cups here. It's like, I'm seeing the Seven of Cups as, after doing this work and after looking deeper, taking a deeper look inside of you, the choices that are coming to you are changing because you have shifted in a way. You've shifted. So the choices are going to be, they're going to be different. It's like not the same old thing is going to work for you anymore. And Spirit's advice here is stop focusing on what you don't want, because I see that you have a lot of choices here, and I'm just strongly getting that just stop focusing on what you don't want. We know what you don't want. You know what you don't want. You've done the work. Like you understand, like you're asking for something new now. Just have that focus in your mind. Just set out with what you're looking for and the type of relationship that you want to be in, and stop finding the ones that don't work, and stop putting attention. That's what it is. Stop putting the attention on what you don't want. And because as you do that, the energy that reflects back to you is going to be that of what you don't want. So if you start focusing on the things that you do want and the type of person and relationship that you do want, then that will be reflected back to you, because you've got a lot of choices. There's a lot of fish in the sea, right? There's a lot of fish in the sea, and just don't waste your time on what you don't want, because the answer, the universe always answers us. And what we pay the most attention to and give the most energy to is what's going to be reflected back. So stop looking at the things and harping on the things that you don't want. Okay. All right. I think that's pretty good. Let me just see here. I want to see if we can get a couple cards on an outcome. If you take this advice from Spirit, what we can expect. Oh my gosh. Well, look at that. The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, which is an emotional fulfillment. So if you follow this advice from Spirit, and you will get to the Ten of Cups. And that's what you're looking for overall. And we have the Four of Swords too, putting the attention back on you and finding new ways to connect with yourself deeply, like deeply connecting with yourself. falling in love with yourself and taking the time to put in those little extra self-care routines that really feed you, that brighten your spirit, that make you feel good about yourself. Because as you're doing that, you're going to be attracting more of that to you. And usually, well, it comes from the universe, but it can also attract in that type of person that you want. When you're doing those nice things for yourself, you're going to attract the person that's also going to treat you that same way. So that's perfect. So that's going to conclude our reading today, Taurus. I really hope this resonated for you, and I wish you all the best in luck and love in June and forevermore. All right. So thank you, and bye now.